morning, Gemini. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Gemini, is that time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So like you to do, use that intuition of yours. Only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, Gemini, leave for another, all right? Let's get started. We're going to pull 3 cards from the Zodiac 108 deck, and some of these cards are already coming out. Now, these are just extra little definitions or persons, places, dates, timing, events, things that just add a little extra clarification to our readings as a whole. So let's set this deck aside and see what's coming out for you to start with. We got tools coming out here for you, Gemini. Now, this is all about practical, having abilities, the resources, has what it takes, that application of things, building it, fixing it, organization, as well as helping someone or maybe a task at hand that needs to be well prepared for, or equipment. Getting shit done is what it says here, as well as masculinity coming out. Now, we also, Gemini, have this hot air balloon. Figures that creates that balance, uplifting freedom, going with the flow attitude, as well as rising above things. Don't resist, new perspectives, untouchable, and defying gravity come to mind, as well as continuous flow, ascension, view, elevation, as well as just feeling outright good. All right, now also finally, you have the chocolate card, which is definitely about satisfaction, perfection, and even love. It's about romance and treating yourself sweet, rich, smooth, splurging, as well as perhaps an aphrodisiac coming into play in the good stuff. You know, just that fine dining, doing things right, celebration, and that whole elevated mood thing comes to mind with chocolate. All right, so we got a lot going on here. It does seem to be kind of an uplifting type of reading going forward. Let's see what we pull out. I'm going to use this Graham Smith-Waite, the 1909 original circular edition deck here to pull out 6 cards for the basic general reading on the week ahead. And what I do is I pull out 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end of the week, Gemini. We'll do a basic reading here, and then we'll come back and clarify using that Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So let's dive in here. Right at the top, looks like you're experiencing some time for respite, rest, relaxation, a time for healing, or just contemplating and reflecting upon things. This 4 of Swords energy is all about that contemplation, and as well as opening up your chakras, making sure you're not all closed off from everything, gaining that mental clarity by opening that crown chakra. That throat chakra gains you that clarity of communication, so you can clearly communicate your ideals, your thoughts to others so that they really understand, as well as your heart chakra being wide open here. Gain that feeling of clarity, or clarity of feeling, I should say, and be able to tap into that kind of gut instinct and just knowing. And the amazing thing is, once you get this healthy opening occurring, you're going to discover right under your nose, more likely, that there's a new truth, a new understanding. Something's going to be revealed to you, and you're going to be like, my goodness, it was right under my nose the whole time. You just could not see it. You were so distracted or losing your focus, and things were not clear, but now they will become clear and practical and concise for you. As well as we got this Knight of Pentacles in the beginning of the week for you, Gemini. Now, this is the slowest action Knight card there is. It's got a lot of those earthy qualities like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out, but it's a very slow, cautious energy. It's progressive, though. It's one of those energies where you're wondering, is anything happening? Is it moving? Is it progressing? What's going on? But there is this opportunity. It is slowly making its way towards you. It's just at a snail's pace. We'll tease some more detail and see if we can figure out what's going on there. Now, you do have the 10 of Pentacles, and it actually is in a forward progression as well. So this is about you know, middle of the week, recognizing that you truly have quite an abundant life. You reach this completion cycle here with the 10 of Pentacles, and you're ready to advance forward. That's why it's leaning towards the 3 o'clock type of thing, energy. But you are grateful. You're recognizing the abundance in life isn't necessarily all about quantity, it's that quality that really counts. And so whether it's your home, work, or just life in general, you're really feeling abundant coming in the middle of the week, as well as getting ready to see things from a different perspective. Look at this. It's at the 9 o'clock, actually, in the tarot, it was at 9 o'clock on the table. 9 o'clock setting, looking at that. So this 9 o'clock setting with the hangman perspective is definitely where you're just getting ready in the middle of the week, perhaps because you are recognizing the abundance you have. You're starting to see things from a whole different perspective, and it's working its way around for you. Now, also at the end of the week, we have a fast night action, picking up speed here. This is something that's passionate. This is passionate. It's desire coming in. It's going to ignite your passions here, Gemini. It's going to inspire. It's going to motivate you. It could be a new task or project or endeavor you're taking on, but there is a message that is just going to be extremely exciting and just kind of light you up. Now, realize a lot of times these Knight of Wands energies, they come in real fast and they can leave real quick too. It's a kind of an impulsive energy. It's a youthful, invigorating energy, but it can light your spark at the end of the week. And then we have the Star, the realization of your hopes, your fears, your hopes and dreams, excuse me, not the fears, hopes and dreams. You're recognizing that in this realization that the universe indeed is hearing your prayers and they are coming to fruition for you. So now let's grab this Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and we're going to tease out a few more details, and we're going to start with that Four of Swords energy, where you're taking that moment to reflect and contemplate on things. Let's find out what's going on there for you the week ahead. Now, Gemini, what I'm pulling out here is we got this Ace of Pentacles. So you are contemplating about some new opportunity, and it's a big one, something that a new cycle beginning. You think things are a little unfair and unbalanced. We got that Generosity card here, and you're feeling this need. We need to balance things out. Things are something about this new opportunity just a little off balance for you. But there is a lot of communications going back and forth between you and others at this time regarding this opportunity. So, and it could be because you're wondering, why it's taken so long, because we do have that Knight of Pentacles energy there. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. And that's all because it's just in the beginning stages. It's a newly developed opportunity presenting itself. Now, whether this is a new job or promotion, a new position, a new contract, investment, a business, a car, a home, it could be anything in the 3D world. It's an opportunity. It's got potential. It's developing, and you're communicating with them. It's just going really slow. Apparently, you are collaborating with others, but there is kind of a tower moment that needs to happen here. Whenever you're starting a new venture or new cycle of these different arcana cycles, you're going to experience this tower moment, some unexpected surprise, maybe between others you're collaborating with in this developing potential. There's going to shake up things here. Now, things that are not sure and solid, they're going to fall to the side. And that's kind of why that Knight of Pentacles energy is about 2 steps forward, 1 step back, making sure there's a solid footing for your investment of your time, your energy, or your money. And that's that slow progress, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, just kind of that slowly moving forward. But that is necessity. That's to ensure you have time to shore up your foundation, secure that tower that endures the test of time, as well as withstand future tower moments coming its way. Now, in the middle of the week here, Gemini, we do have that 10 of Pentacles, that abundant energy. It is at the 3 o'clock position, so it's in a forward progress momentum. But look at this. You got the Knight of Cups coming forward to you. This is that cup of love, compassion, understanding coming towards you. Queen of Cups energy here. So Gemini, there could definitely be a water sign, watery characteristics coming towards you. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out here. Now, the one thing, you could actually have some of these characteristics in your own chart here, Gemini, or it is another's, but this is all about capping the emotions, not overflowing emotions, using your intuition as well, but recognizing this romantic cup of love is really got you all up in your head a little bit. You are experiencing some anxiety and stress here about this romantic cup of love offer and this Queen of Cups energy. She's very compassionate, she's very understanding and loving, even with her emotions capped, so she's not overflowing emotional, but she uses her intuition. She's the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen and feminine energy out there. So now, whether you're male or female, take this as it resonates. This is just that queen feminine energy of compassion, understanding coming in, and it got this Knight of Cups, romantic compassion, understanding, love coming in too. It's got you all up in your head, creating some fears, some anxiety, stress, I dare say. And it maybe you're a little bit concerned here, Gemini, about how it's going to affect your abundance in your home. And that could be where this forward progression is going forward with it. And also, you looking at things from a different perspective coming to here and to head here. Now, look there. Yeah, it is about that 10 of Pentacles, like success. You're worried about your abundance, your success, your future with that. You're focused on some past life issues here. Now, this is nostalgia about the past, and it could be your past life and the abundance that you had, and where you're a little bit concerned about being left out in the cold, abandoned here, Gemini. You're worried about not having the support and encouragement of others and being alone. But recognize with this Five of Pentacles, this is not reality. Reality is you're so focused on your fears and your anxieties that you're not realizing there is an abundance of support and encouragement and warmth of others just there for the asking. You just need to take notice of it and recognize that different perspective into play here in the middle of the week. Now, the end of the week here, we got that Knight of Wands energy, Gemini. And look at this. Yeah, you got this really, the Wands energy coming in. A lot of it, they talk about the, yeah, the manliness of the wand, and the growth on it and stuff. It is a lustful desire that is coming into you towards the end of the week. And, you're really feeling stuck. You're holding on tight to something here, Gemini. And, you're trying to ground yourself. You're protecting your heart here. And you're trying to focus on actual physical things here, not overly emotional. You don't want to focus on your passions and stuff with that night. You're trying to tap into your inner knowing, though. You're really look at this. Not only your inner knowing, but traditional beliefs. You're bringing in the traditional beliefs and understandings, and you're tapping into your prayers. You're tapping into your inner wisdom, really trying to figure out what to do. You're holding on tight to tradition as well as your spirituality and practical beliefs. As this wand energy is coming in real fast to ignite that passion within you. You have your hopes and dreams. You're realizing that your prayers are being heard. They're coming here. Look at this. Look at this. You got a divine duo here as well as this Emperor energy. All right, Gemini. So look at this. We got a King and a Queen of Swords. Divine duo here. This is soulmate connection stuff here, Gemini. The King of Swords energy and the Queen of Swords. We got all those air signs. Gemini, yourself, a Libra, Aquarius energy coming out here. And then we got this Emperor. The Emperor energy is that boss. He's the entrepreneur. He's the boss. He's the ultimate authority. Empire building at its finest, and definitely leveling up into that Emperor. Now, this could be you. It could be the other. Tapping into this fire of the Aries energy of the Emperor, being a boss and delegating kings to take care of the kingdoms because he's too busy expanding the empire and really creating that abundance and prosperity. So you are realizing your dream, the soulmate connection coming together and leveling up a higher frequency of the empire building come into play here. So I dare say that's where things are going here. We did see with those zodiac cards there, you got the practical abilities, the resources. Someone else is coming to help you out here. That Emperor, that divine duo is coming in here. Don't get distracted with some passionate wand action, as they say. You want that emperor energy. You want that divine dual, practical, logical, concise abundance, moving it forward, uplifting you with the balloon, as well as creating that perfection, that love, that satisfaction, doing things right, and just that elevated mood and that aspect. Now let's go with this Wendy D's. This is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. We'll grab you one card for an affirmation for the week ahead, and it is the spiritual awakening. I remember my soul's purpose. I awaken to my true power. There you go, Gemini. Open your eyes and acknowledge a deeper truth. Pay attention to the signs and the omens that Spirit is sending, and simply receive their messages as well. Now, I'm going to grab you two of the Chinese 5 elements oracle cards today, and we'll just get a little more clarity for your week ahead. First one is the water horse. This is about a path to independence here. Indeed, this is a freedom and independence coming here. 19 works to 10. That's about completions as well as further down into new beginnings. So you have a path to independence coming towards you, as well as the water ox, which is softness and gentleness. This is about that time to change things up. You don't want to be all hard and impractical, you're harsh with things. You find a new way of communicating. A little more softness and gentleness coming into play here will definitely bring a different perspective to things, rather than all that practical conciseness and logics that you may be bringing to bear into the week ahead. Alrighty, now finally, let's grab you 3 of these Moonology cards to wrap up this whole reading. And we got 3 right there. All right, first one out is conclusions are within reach. We have communication is key. And finally, take time to simply breathe out, Gemini. You got this. All right, I do hope something resonated for you here this week. We'll catch you next time, Gemini. Bye.